Hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing video from the Protego Foundation. Today we'll be opening the Accio box for November 2021. Alright, so we're super excited to be opening more Accio boxes for you, and for this one I honestly have no idea what's inside or what the theme is going to be. The last 6 boxes were based on the golden and silver trios, so we're moving on to something completely new, and I have been keeping it a secret from myself because I think it's just more fun that way. So let's discover together what is inside. Can't really tell anything yet just by peeking in here. So let's start with the first thing I saw, which is this box. And it says self-correcting ink, exclusive replica. Ooh. So they're not kidding. This is like a replica of an ink bottle. It says self-correcting ink on it. You could definitely use this just to hold a quill, a vegan quill, mind you, made out of a fake feather, not a real feather, or perhaps a feather that you found laying on the ground. But it's really nice. It's really sturdy. I'm not entirely sure what it's made out of, maybe ceramic. So it's really pretty. I actually really like it. And next we have, it says the Monster Book exclusive knit socks. I see the little eyes and the mouth. Looks kind of funny. So, let's see. Okay, so Monster Book socks. That's pretty cute. I have a little Monster Book here. So, let's see. The 4 eyes, and the little book mouth with the little teeth. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to tell what it was if I didn't know, but whatever, they're socks, right? So that's cute. I like it. So far, based on those 2 items, I'm guessing the theme of this box might be classes or stores in Diagon Alley. Let's find out what this next thing is. It's a little laminated card. It says, author Born Phineas, title Most Potent Potions, date due, and borrower's name. So this is kind of like a library. It says restricted. So it's a library card for checking out a book, Most Potent Potions. And let's see, the first date is 5/2/1914, Slughorn. And then there's a bunch, let's see, E. Prince, T.M. Riddle, Belby, Snape, Evans, Lupin, Black, Granger, Weasley, Malfoy, Potter, and then Granger. Again, of course, Hermione checked it out again. So that's really cool. It's Hermione checked it out in 1992 and then in 1997. I wonder if the dates are exact. I'm sure they don't know the month and the day, so they're probably guessing, but I like that. And you could use this maybe as a bookmark or, I don't know, just have up on your shelf. Okay, so I think that rules out the Diagon Alley option. So I think this is just classes at Hogwarts themed. And next is an exclusive enamel pin. It says The Invisible Book of Invisibility by T. Griffin. So it's nice that it's clear, but then it has the silver outline of the book. And yeah, it's a nice pin. I can't exactly remember when the Invisible Book of Invisibility was used or mentioned, but I'm sure it was. And either way, it's a cool concept. I like that. Not sure how you'd read it though. Next, we have some little stickers. It says from the restricted section of, and then there's a blank line that you can write on. So, in fact, this might just be book related because we have some library things. The self-correcting ink, the Monster Book, the Invisible Book. So I'm guessing this is just all about books. But I like these. It's a subtle little detail that you can add to a journal or a planner or a book that you have. And the last item that I'm seeing is a shirt. It says Flourish and Blots. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? It goes with the book theme. Flourish and Blots. And it's kind of like a light pink shirt with some purple words and some gold accents. So on the back it says, book launch event and author signing. Magical Me. Member Order of Merlin, 3rd class. 5-time winner, Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile. I love it. And it's sparkly. It says 19th of August, 1992. How cool would it be if that was like your birthday? I was born in 1992, so close. But yeah, it's sparkly. It's Lockhart's book, of course. So I think that's really cute. So let's look at the Accio Profit. Okay, so officially the theme is magical books, I think. I figured that out, I don't know. It says, anyone else wish they could just wander the aisles of magical bookstores for a while, or stock up on quills and parchment, or even sit in the library during free periods? Yes. Okay, fun. I like it. It's a nice change from what we've been doing with the characters, even though those are all amazing, of course. So first up is the Magical Bookshop Tea. And this is an Accio box exclusive. Can't get it anywhere else. And of course, it's not pink, it's lilac. Professor Lockhart's favorite color, if you needed to know for your quiz. Next is the Self-Correcting Ink glass bottle replica. I didn't realize it was glass. It feels more like ceramic to me. Use it as a pen holder or simply decoration and bring a bit of magic to your workspace without the mess of real ink and without fear of breaking any secrecy rules. Then we have the restricted section book plate label set. Whether you lend out books from your own library or keep them under lock and key, use these foiled book plate labels to make sure everyone knows where your books belong. The Monster Book socks, which there's a picture here. They look a little better when they're on your feet. You can tell a little bit better what they are. It says, keep your toes cozy with these AccioBox exclusive socks. They won't bite. Life is better with cool socks. A certain house elf would definitely agree, even though the set does match. But we can change that. Okay, and then the Invisible Book of Invisibility. An entire order of the actual book might have gone missing after being delivered, but this Invisible Book of Invisibility enamel pin is here, safe and sound, for you to wear or display on a pin board. And finally, we have the restricted section library card bookmark. So it is bookmark. It's a little bit thicker than a normal one, but it would still work perfectly fine. Here's an excuse to put the book down for a little while and mark your place with this custom library book checkout card bookmark, featuring famous names as prior readers. Fascinating, isn't it, to see who read a book before you? Designed by Cheery Chicks for AccioBox. Check out their shop at cheerychicks.etsy.com. Okay, so these were the 6 items in this box. I always love opening these boxes. It's just so much fun. I love the designs of everything. Love Lockhart, so the shirt's great. This is actually really great for shelves. Nice and heavy duty, self-correcting ink. It reminds me of Scribulous, which is a store in Diagon Alley. I actually really like the little stickers. It's simple, but I like them. The socks are fun and useful this time of year as well. And then the bookmark too, and the pin. So my favorite item is probably gonna have to be the self-correcting ink bottle, just because it is really nice and heavy duty and would look great on a shelf or on a desk. And as far as a least favorite item, it's always really hard. I don't know. If we're just talking about functionality, I would probably just go with the pin because they just look nice. They don't really do anything, and I feel like everything else has a function, like the socks, the shirt, you can wear them. I mean, you can display it. I guess it's similar to this ink bottle. But the ink bottle can also hold something. And then the other two you can put in books and feel like you live in the magical world. So yeah, but everything's great as usual. Thank you to Accio for sending this box along and for continuing to make such great vegan, cruelty-free, sustainably sourced, amazing items in all of your boxes. So let us know what items you liked the most out of here and what you hope the next theme is going to be. I love the theme of magical books, but I do also love the idea of doing different shops in Diagon Alley. Maybe it's been done before, but I am a sucker for that. I would love to see Wiseacres or Magical Menagerie or anything like that. So we'll see what we get next month. Thanks for watching, everyone!